The devil wears bunny ears. Every Easter, a small town celebrates its annual egg hunt in Whispering Pines Park. But this year, a new kind of egg appears, iridescent, impossibly perfect, and humming with an unnatural warmth. Children who find these eggs change. They become quiet. Too quiet. Eyes wide, smiles fixed. Their parents think it's just sugar. But when night falls, the children begin disappearing, one by one. Standing at the edge of the woods is the bunny. Fluffy white fur. Pink paws. A giant foam head with painted-on joy, and eyes that burn like hellfire if you look too close. He leaves no footprints. No scent. Just hollow shells, and a scream that echoes from inside them. By the end of the night, the entire town will know. He isn't here to hide eggs. He's here to harvest souls. And he's always smiling. Because the devil wears bunny ears. The sun rose soft and sweet over Whispering Pines, casting a golden glow on the little town like a blessing. Church bells rang. Children bounced in their beds, giddy for the Easter egg hunt in the park. Their parents smiled, rubbing sleep from their eyes, unaware that this would be the last peaceful morning they'd ever know. In the woods behind the church, something else stirred. A creature not born of fur or flesh, but fire and shadow, smoothed down the white suit it wore. The paws were stitched with the skin of sinners. The head was a crude foam mask, frozen in a cartoon grin. And nestled in its basket, it carried 20 eggs, each one pulsing with a soft, sickly glow. Inside them, something moved. At Whispering Pines Park, pastel ribbons lined every tree, and plastic eggs dotted the grass. Families gathered with picnic baskets and cameras. Mayor Blanchard, dressed like a giant chick, took the mic and shouted, "Let the hunt begin." The children exploded into motion, laughing, shrieking. But no one noticed the tall, silent bunny standing at the edge of the woods, waving. He didn't belong to the event. No one knew who he was. But he smiled, and that was enough. Little Ella finds the first strange egg behind a stump. It glimmers like stained glass, impossibly smooth. When she opens it, a gust of warm air hisses out, followed by a whisper, so quiet she thinks it's her own voice. "Come closer." Her eyes glaze over. She smiles. Her parents call her name, but she doesn't answer. More children begin finding them, eggs too beautiful to be real. A boy drops his candy-filled one to hold the glowing one with both hands. "It's warm," he murmurs. Another girl hears music coming from hers. They clutch them to their chests like sacred things. Adults shrug. Kids and their imaginations. Then the screaming starts. A mother collapses to her knees as her daughter goes rigid, eyes rolled back. Black tears drip from the child's nose. Her mouth opens, jaw too wide, and she begins to laugh, a choking, distorted chuckle that isn't hers. The egg falls from her hand. It cracks open. A sliver of red light spills out, and a voice rasps from inside. "1." Panic spreads. Phones are out. The signal is gone. No one can reach 911. The children who held the eggs start walking in sync slowly toward the woods. Their faces are blank. Their hands bleed from clutching the shells too tight. They don't blink. The bunny waves them forward. Parents try to stop them, screaming their names. The children hiss and claw. One mother watches in horror as her son's skin begins to peel, revealing something underneath, something slick, red, and smiling. When she screams, the bunny is suddenly beside her. He tilts his head and hums a tune from the 1950s. She drops dead on the spot, her eyes burned out. The bunny walks now. Slow, calm. His paws leave behind scorched grass. Wherever he steps, flowers wilt. The town's priest rushes him with a crucifix, screaming Latin. The bunny laughs. "No," he wheezes, and with one twitch of his fuzzy paw, the priest's body crumples inward, folding like wet paper. 2. The egg whispers. The remaining families flee into the town. But the bunny doesn't chase them. He sends the children instead, now part of him. Their movements unnatural. Their mouths open too wide. Their footsteps echo like hooves. The eggs hatch behind them, releasing whispers and smoke. In town, lights burst. Doors lock themselves. The mayor tries to call for help from the roof of the town hall, but before he can finish dialing, he's impaled by something unseen. A single bunny ear is left beside his body. It twitches once, then slithers away. The bunny reaches the center of town. His costume is falling apart. Underneath, his body pulses, muscle, sinew, bones bending wrong. His face, now only half covered by the foam mask, reveals a mouth full of human teeth, and a tongue that whispers in dead voices. 3. The egg moans. One brave teenager, Danny, finds Ella hiding under a car. The girl is shaking, her eyes fluttering. He's inside. She whispers, "The bunny's inside me." Danny smashes the egg Ella dropped with a tire iron. For a second, the world bends, the air turns red. Screams swirl around them, voices of other children trapped inside. Then silence. Danny runs. She gathers survivors, only 5 left. They hole up in the church. One boy sobs that he saw his sister crawling up the walls like a spider, her eyes leaking egg yolk. Another saw his dad smile and slit his own throat. The eggs whisper constantly now. Outside, they hear paws patting across the roof. The bunny enters the church. No doors open. He simply appears. He isn't fully wearing the suit anymore. It's melting into his skin. Horns begin to emerge beneath his ears. His pupils are spirals. His voice, when he speaks, sounds like a child mimicking Satan. Ready or not? He opens his basket. There are only 2 eggs left. Danny grabs a candle and hurls it. The church bursts into flame. The bunny doesn't scream, he laughs. The fire twists around him, refusing to touch him. He holds up one egg, whispers, "4," and throws it. It explodes in light. The others vanish. Just gone. Only Danny remains, crawling, bleeding. She grabs the last egg from his basket. It glows like the sun. Her reflection in it isn't her, it's the bunny. Smiling, she tries to crush it. But the egg opens first. Inside is her own soul, screaming. One final whisper. 5. The streets are silent now. The fires have burned out. All that's left are scorched baskets, cracked eggshells, and the faint scent of melted sugar and ash. A single child's shoe sits in the center of the road, still smoking. The stained glass windows are shattered. The altar is blackened. And in the center, the final egg, uncracked, glowing faintly. A soft giggle echoes, but no one is left to hear it. Suddenly, the egg cracks, slowly. From within, a hand reaches out. Small, innocent. Then, a second hand grabs it, fur covered and clawed. A tiny bunny figure crawls out, wearing Danny's eyes. Blood drips from its gums. It blinks, then tilts its head. Happy Easter! He's still out there, watching, waiting. Like, subscribe, share the fear. Join the cult of screams at Veil of Dark Whispers.